Is it working now? See, look. It's been a day. It has been a day. Between this Caitlin Clark drama and just life in general. Would you say so, Meg? You forgot your mic. Look, Meg forgot her mic too. We're off to a rough start, okay? It's Monday. This is the epitome of Mondays. Okay. Well, week 4. We're now live in women's fantasy basketball. How are you guys doing? How did you guys do in week 3? I had a close one. It was stressful. I pulled through. I barely won. Meg, how'd you do? Slow start. Oh, well, that worked out. Yeah. Well, that's good. Good to hear. Let me read some of these comments. Quiet night in the W. What is there to talk about? Good sarcasm there. Thought it would be quiet with no games on. No, it's not. Only 20 minutes on Stephen A's podcast tonight. I saw the clip, and I just didn't even finish it. I hate no game nights, especially when we play 3 at the same time. Exactly. Playing at the same time every single night. 3-0. Braxton's 3-0. I'm 3-0. No, I'm not. Oh, yeah. I am 3-0. Meg, you're 3-0 in one of yours? Oh. Is Meg muted? That's crazy. I can hear you.
Can you guys hear me now?
Oh, Megan. Of course, that's how it goes. Can you guys hear her now? Did you unmute yourself?
Yeah.
Dang. Oh, there you go.
Can hear me now.
Okay, good. Whew. Okay, that was the epitome of Monday. We're here though. We're here. It's late. I'm sorry, but we are here. We missed the opening statement. Meg, what were you saying?
You guys didn't want to hear it anyway.
It was her complaining.
I'm struggling in one league, and I think I'm only winning in another because you guys are letting me. So
Megan was basically complaining how she's slacking right now, but she's gonna get it together by the end of the league, right? And by the end of the year, she'll get it together. Okay, good. But let's get into it. Let's talk our fantasy. You guys can drop your questions. I'll be answering them throughout. But we had a lot of injuries. And the specific one I really want to talk about is the Lexi Brown ankle injury, which I can see being interesting. For me, if she's out, I see a clear path for Ari McDonald. And Clarendon, and if Clarendon's still out, because, Clarendon comes back, it gets all messed up. So, monitor that, because Ari McDonald, when Lexi Brown was hurt that initial game, the previous game, Ari McDonald had a really good game and got a lot more minutes. So, depending on that, that's when we'll talk about, where she ranks in our waiver wire pickups. But Brittany Sykes is out. If you guys are a Shakira Austin manager, she's out again. They're going to be doing this frequently, I guess. I thought it was only going to be for the first couple weeks, but I guess it's going to keep going because I have Shakira, so great. Niara Sabli's out with a back issue. Rebecca Allen is still out with that concussion. The Shields is now probable, which will probably change how we look at our waiver wire rankings now. And now Mariah Jefferson is also out as well. So let's get into Tuesday. So tomorrow we got Mystics versus Sun, Liberty versus Chicago, and Mercury versus Storm. Wouldn't it be funny if Mystics just upset the Sun, Megan? 0-8 versus 8-0? That's how they get their first win? Okay, so let's go over the waiver wire pickups. If you're new here, it's only 50% or less rostered. So less than 50% rostered is who we talk about. So for me, this was kind of hard. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Ty Harris is actually out there in a lot of leagues, which is I think, confusing, but hey. So she, to me, would be the number 1 pickup on the wire. And the most controversial person out there right now, for me, Kennedy Carter would be number 2. She's playing good. I know there's all this controversy, but, like, let's just talk fantasy. She's playing really good for fantasy. So, to me, she's the number 2. Do you have any objection to those, Meg? 1 and 2, when you see what's out there?
I'm taking a look at a couple leagues just so I can get a better idea. But, yeah, like, I know for me, she's not out there in any of the leagues I'm in.
Well, yeah, because I picked her up.
But that says something, right? So if she's out there, pick her up.
Yeah, because I picked her up.
Yeah.
Natasha Mack would still be my number 3. I feel like Natasha Mack isn't fancy, but gets it done. And I love the consistency. I would take a consistency over someone that's going to be 0 or, like, a lot of points. And that's my opinion. That's how I like to play. Now, here's where it gets a little Meg, I have Julie Van Loo, Stephanie Dolson, Diamond to Shields. Are we liking that or are we not liking that?
Say it again, Julie
Van Loo, Stephanie Dolson, and Diamond to Shields. Because Julie Van Loo fell off for a second, and it brought me some concerns. I think I would
switch Diamond to Shields with Dolson.
Okay, so, but you would still choose Van Loo over DeShields.
Yeah.
Okay. I know, DeShields starts, don't get me wrong, but her fantasy points just really aren't there. Honestly.
She's double digits, I think, before she got hurt.
She's double digits, but it's like 12, 13, 14. It's not like 20, 22, you know, what we all want. Okay, so Van Loo, Dolson's falling off too, though. I think she just has the
higher upside, though.
Yeah, okay. I don't know. You know, because Shakira Austin's going to be out, I think that's why I ranked Dolson a little higher. But, you know.
Yeah, but then you got to watch out for Hines.
Yeah, Hines Allen and Aaliyah Edwards. No, I get it. My next little group here is all of Seattle. Because, I don't know. Seattle's confusing fantasy-wise. So we have Jordan Horston, Sammy Whitcomb, Mercedes Russell, Victoria Vivians. And Jordan Horston went on a slump for a second. And then all of a sudden, when she was playing against me, decided to go off. So, I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm not playing against Jordan Horston this week, so she's probably going to go back to not going off. So, caution. And then Sammy Whitcomb, another one that's up and down. So, how would you rank those 4? Jordan Horston, Sammy Whitcomb, Mercedes Russell, Victoria Vivians.
Horston's first, for sure.
Okay.
Slim pickings.
I feel like I'll keep it
Sammy
that way.
Whitcomb.
Yeah.
And then the others are just toss-ups for me.
Yeah. No, I agree. I feel like you have to ride Jordan Horston's talent, and I think that's what makes her the top choice for Seattle. And then Sammy Whitcomb, a threat from the 3. I'll always take that. Yeah. Mercedes Russell's, Victoria Vivian's, coin flip.
Mercedes is good when Ezzy or someone is hurt. So whenever they're hurt, Mercedes. Whenever Ezzy and Neck is hurt, Mercedes is a good pickup.
I agree.
But outside of that,
it's a dart throw.
I'd rather go with the guard.
Well, what do you think about Kayla Thornton after that one great game she had? We're not falling for it, right? Okay. Okay. And that's
I got to learn from last year, and they're just too unpredictable that I never have confidence picking her up.
Yeah, and that's the hard part about those one-off games where someone goes off and then everyone's like, oh, I have to get them. But it's kind of like, okay, look at the matchup. They're killing Indiana. So obviously she's going to get a lot more minutes, a lot more opportunities. But that's not going to happen every single game. Like, sure, take a chance on her when she plays Indiana again or Washington or, whoever they've blown out. But yeah, I have her and Sugg Sutton at the bottom, my last 2 picks. Sugg, I didn't realize how many minutes she plays.
Yeah, I would bump Sugg up, honestly.
Oh, to where?
I think, I'm a little biased because I am a Sugg Sutton fan.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel there's a little more consistency there. I would bump her before Jordan Horston right now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. Okay. That's a preference then.
And they play each other. I mean, right?
Oh, okay.
Phoenix versus Seattle. I don't know. I give Sugg the ups. I hold her
biased.
higher. I think
Megan's biased. I don't know if I would do that, but but we can make them even. 6-player. I don't know. I don't know if I'm sold there. Okay, let's answer a couple questions. Let's see. Sparks are hella disappointing. I know. I mean, they're almost there. They're almost there. Odyssey Sims needs to be in purple and gold by July at least for one season. I don't know
She's
what they're
one of those
do.
players that always gets signed on those short contracts.
Yeah.
She's going to be somewhere.
Like, especially if someone's out for a long term, a point guard.
Yeah.
She'll be picked up. When is Sykes supposed to be back? You know what's crazy about the Sykes thing? She was saying last week she was close to coming back. But you know those ankles. Those sprained ankles linger. And I don't know. And they're not doing well. That's a key. They're 0-8. She's not rushing back. She's not rushing back. She's not going to re-injure it. She's going to come back when she's fully healthy. Wouldn't you say that, though, Megan?
Yeah.
0-8, you're not rushing back from an injury to re-injure yourself.
Yeah, because if you feel like if they're not gonna do anything, then yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's gonna be longer than what we think. I'm horrified of what the Sun are gonna do to the Mystics tomorrow. That's why they probably sat Shakira Austin. Like, let's be for real. They said, go out there, guys, and give it a good shot. So actually, that makes perfect sense. Fever only play one game this week. Thank the Lord. I agree. I feel like I've watched 100 Fever games. I'm over it. And, it's going to give the media a break. And we need that break. I think all WNBA fans need the break from all these mainstream media. Oh, my God. It's giving me a headache, honestly. When is Azurá Stevens supposed to come back? And how does she affect LA's lineup? When Azurá comes back, it's going to be a big shakeup.
Well, she's not going to come... Well... The thing with her is it was her arm. She had the surgery. So she was projected 12 weeks, and that was just for a reevaluation.
Wow.
So
okay.
I don't even know. I mean, I think that was like what? End of March, April.
Oh, was it?
So 12 weeks. I mean, that's July.
Oh, wow. Yeah. But
so for a reevaluation, I mean, for me, unless things are going extremely well, but I haven't really heard a lot of updates. It's been very quiet around her. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking she might not come back till after Olympic break. But yeah, that could change a lot. But I think it'll take time for that to change, really what's going on. Especially because everyone is vibing, playing well together, I would say, for LA. So.
Mm-hmm. No, I think Azurá Stevens, especially fantasy-wise, shakes a lot of things up. I'm curious to see what they're going to do. Because Azurá Stevens had a really good fantasy season last year.
I mean, they're going to have to go big for sure.
They're going to.
I think they go bigs. 2 guards, 3 bigs.
Yeah,
they're going because you're bigs. Not sitting Brink.
You're not sitting Dearica.
And you're not sitting Hamby.
And Azurá slept on, and I said that when she was with Chicago. So so it's going to shake a lot of things up, honestly. How does Holmes fit into Seattle now that she's been added back? She's going to be like the Jade Melbourne of Seattle. Just there in case something happens. No, she'll probably be worked in for about 5 good minutes. When she's like, when someone gets in foul trouble, you throw her in. Just to give them a break. She's not going to be impactful. Unless a big injury happens, I wouldn't pick her up.
Yeah.
I'm glad I found y'all start of season rather than relying on Stephen A. and Pat McAfee for WNBA coverage. We appreciate you. I know we could be biased at times, but we at least acknowledge it. Like, we'll tell you, like, all right, I'm being biased here. Like we'll take accountability at least. Mm-hmm. Are we looking at any drop candidates? Okay. Here's who I've dropped in the past. Megan, look at your drops. Because I think it varies person to person and how you really want to play it. It's a long season. I get it. It's hard. So in the past, I've dropped... Okay, this is crazy. I dropped Lexi Brown. Sorry. But she made me mad, so I dropped her. That was maybe like a rage drop. And I was like, get out of my lineup. I'm very though,
Yeah.
I wouldn't hold on to anyone that's really hurt right now. Especially like Diamond Miller, because I know some people are holding on to Diamond Miller. I've seen them on the IR, and I'm like, drop her, please. Get her out. Like, just.
I dropped Rakia Jackson.
You did?
You know what? You know why, though?
Yeah.
She's not a bad player. Don't get me wrong. She's been super consistent, but it's been pretty low consistent.
I know. It's hard.
With fantasy, you have to take chances.
You do.
You know, when I saw the whole Tiffany Hayes move to Vegas, you know, I'm like, I'm gonna take a risk, right? You picked
up Tiffany Hayes?
Yeah. I'm like 1-2 in that league. So I said, you know what? You got to make moves sometimes. So
I didn't see that.
Yep.
Rude. No, yeah. I would say anyone.
Kia Nurse. No, actually, I lied.
I would say anyone that's not getting you 20 points consistently is worth a drop candidate.
Yeah.
Right? Anyone in those teens, they got to go. I mean, not they have to go, but if you need to pick someone up.
But they should be droppable. They're
droppable.
You should feel comfortable dropping them to try to get something more.
And, like, for me, right now, because Shakira's on the IR, I have Sophie Cunningham. If push came to shove, I would drop Sophie Cunningham.
Yeah.
Like, if I really needed someone, I would drop her. Like, it's like, and she's in the 20s. She's consistently in the 20s. But a lot of people on our wire.
Bridget Carlton, you can drop her. And she's not consistent, high numbers. Plus, they got a kind of a deep bench there, so.
Yeah. No,
she starts,
agree.
But.
I agree. What are some of the people you guys are dropping? Put them in the, or not dropping, thinking of dropping, and we'll give our 2 cents on that. Are we looking, or no, I said that question. If you guys are the co-hosts, who are the hosts? Well, I don't want to be the selfish host, so I make everyone co-host because we're all equal. Right, guys? Right, Megan? I said guys like Brooks here. Mystics have had some close games, though. I like them plus 12.5 versus Connecticut. I don't know. I'm concerned. I wouldn't be surprised if they get blown out. Like, would you take that spread, Megan? Plus 12.5?
Nah. 12.5?
If that said, like, plus 24.5, I'd be like, yeah! Smash it! That plus 12.5, I think that's generous. I don't know. Right? Don't you think?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Sophie twisted her ankle, and I don't see her on the injury report. She's tough as nails. Wait, she twisted her ankle? I didn't get to see the Phoenix game. She didn't come back? Someone tell me, because I have Sophie. I didn't see an O by her name. Agree, Mystics play hard. Do you think the Mystics are going to fire Nepo Baby? Oh my gosh. Hold on. I need to, like, pre-read these before I say them, but whatever, I already said it. So do you think the Mystics are going to fire Nepo Baby?
I don't know. Isn't his dad still part of, like, the GM management and stuff? Like, son, you're done.
No. Okay, listen to me. He's not going to get fired because he wasn't given a healthy lineup. He lost Natasha Cloud. Brittany Sykes has been injured. Shakira Austin's been hurt. Elena Deladon decided to sit out a season. He's not going to get fired because there's been too many factors. If they were all there and he didn't make playoffs, maybe. I'm glad I found you guys as well. The big media WNBA takes are throw up. Thank you. Some people did not like our takes today on our long form. I think we lost a couple subscribers.
You know, it happens. I'm not mad.
I'm sorry. Okay, I have Brink and Jackson, so I picked up Azrae and I put her on my IR. Man, look at that tongue twister. IR. I'll drop her if I need to. If you don't have, like, anyone pressing that you really need to put on IR, I recommend just grabbing someone and putting them on IR. Until, like, a big name gets hurt where you really can't drop them, just fill your IR. It doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
What's timetable for Natasha Howard? Because the team had 0 healthy people on the bench, so I traded them for Skylar Diggins-Smith and Tina Charles for Sabrina and Natasha Howard, even though I'm 0-3. Okay, wait. I need to reread that. A team had 0 healthy people on the bench, so I traded him Skylar Diggins and Tina Charles for Sabrina and Natasha Howard. Ooh, you gambled on that one. Howard's going to be back in 3 to 6 weeks, and I believe that was only 2 weeks ago.
What was in there? Broken foot?
Toe.
though.
Toe?
Broken toe or foot?
Something
I
on
don't know.
her foot. But 3 to 6
I
weeks.
know I'm the manager of hers, and I'm concerned.
She'll be
Luckily,
back.
I mean, yeah, she'll be back, but when? I don't know.
Yeah, and you know what? They're kind of in the same boat as Washington. The approach where it's kind of like, ooh, we're struggling. Do we? And if Sabali comes back after Olympic break, they might wait. That's kind of far, though. That's a whole month.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, it just depends. It depends on how their games go, if they're winning or not.
Yeah. That one's hard, but they said 3 to 6 weeks, and I think that was only 2 weeks ago. So she'll probably be reevaluated probably this week or next week, and then they'll have a closer prediction. I've been trying to. Oh my gosh, I can't speak today. I'm just stuttering. Okay, I have been trying hard to find a trade for Rakia. I'm hoping she just goes off at this point. Okay, Rakia. Who would you trade Rakia for? Because I've looked at Rakia just to be like, do I need her? You know, like glance that way a little bit.
I feel like until Rakia has that game, she's not going to be tradable. She has to have that.
She's pretty consistent.
No. She's consistent. But to trade her, I think she needs to have just that one pop-off game, and then.
Okay, who would you target then? If you're trying to trade away Rakia, who would you target? Another big, or would you try and go for like a guard?
Depends on what you need, but I mean, I would say forward for forward if you can get. That's hard though, because.
I know. I'm trying to look at some teams.
Realistically, you might have to, if you're trying to really get rid of Rakia, you're gonna have to go after a guard, and it's gonna be for a team that needs a forward.
Would you trade her for like Angel Reese?
Yeah.
No. Like, do you think that would be fair? Like, someone would be like, "Oh yeah, I'll do that trade."
I think Angel has too much upside for that.
I'm trying to think of someone comparable that's kind of under the radar that you might get away with it, where someone wouldn't miss that player, and then you could, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm looking at people's lineups to see, like, Braxton is in my league, I think, right? Or he might be in Megan's league. But let me ponder the idea. It would have been like,
I don't know.
That
it's
one's
more
gonna be
on
hard.
that guard, the guard for Dallas.
Oh, Sevgi Uzun? I don't even know if I say her name right.
To me, Rakia's on that level.
But Sevgi's been doing really good.
Yeah, she's been consistent, but she's had that upside game. So I'm saying Rakia just needs one of those.
Yeah.
And I think that you can easily get a trade like that off.
Yeah. It would have to be someone with similar points. Let's see this. Is Peely a sleeper pickup option, or was that one-off? That's a one-off.
It's going to be a one-off because she doesn't get any minutes.
Yeah. Peely's a baller.
Like the other day, I think Minnesota was up, and it took them forever to put in their bench, I thought. They waited for like the last 30 seconds, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, because they'll ride their starters. That's why I like Minnesota players for fantasy.
Yeah. But then that's why guys don't trust in her, because you just don't. She's not getting the minutes consistently.
Yeah. No, I would not. Yeah, that's a one-off. Peely's a baller. Nafisa's a bucket getter too. I'm telling you, I've been preaching it. Nafisa will be MVP one day. I'm telling you, bro. She's gonna be there one day. Someone landed in her landing space on a 3. Dang it. Well, I hope she's okay. Did she come back in the game? Because I need to know.
Sophie's pretty tough though. I've seen some stuff where you think she's gonna be out and she'll surprise you. So
yeah,
I haven't heard anything. So
me either. Peely's good. I don't know why she can't get at least 10 minutes a game.
Exactly.
What's the coach's name? Cheryl Miller? No, it's not Cheryl.
I mean,
Miller.
but look at their not Cheryl Miller.
I'm exhausted.
Look at their
Cheryl. What's her name? Reeves.
Look at their team though. Look at their depth. So, and she's a rookie. So just give us some time.
I need coffee. No, Cheryl Reeves will never. She was never a coach to go deep in her bench.
Yeah.
She's not.
She has talent though this year for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
I picked up Cardoso and put her on my IR. She looked good at her debut. Yes. Cardoso is going to be so good for Chicago. Her size alone is just dominant. Wings into the top 8, Dream to the bottom 4. I'm thinking that as well, especially if Dallas gets healthier. Maybe like Sophie Cunningham, like a trade. Would you trade Rakia Jackson for Sophie Cunningham? Who would you want?
This could be biased, but I would probably stick with Rakia.
That's rude.
Honestly, though, I think, like I said, I led with this. It's probably biased, but Sophie Cunningham frustrates me so much when I watch her.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get me wrong, she's a scrappy player, but I'd rather go with Rakia. I see a lot of upside in Rakia, guys. I really think her time is coming.
Yeah.
Well, she's going to have one of those games. It's coming.
I think the fact Azrae is going to be out for longer helps Rakia Jackson try and break out sooner, because I think if Azrae was there, I don't think Rakia would have seen as much playing time as she is right now.
Right.
So,
but this is good for them, though. This is good. She's getting this experience. It's so good for her.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, let's move on to Wednesday, June 5th. So we got Aces versus the Wings, Lynx versus the Sparks. And we just talked about her. Sevgi Uzan. I'm telling you, I like her. She would be my number 1. Like, Alicia Clark's up there with my number 1, but I don't know. I like Uzan. So she would be my number 1. Alicia Clark would be my number 2. And I feel like Alicia Clark's flying under the radar for how well she's doing. And it's crazy because last year she didn't do nothing. Fantasy-wise, guys, fantasy-wise. Okay. So,
I would say be careful with that, with the whole Tiffany Hayes thing, though.
I know, but we don't know,
I know
when
that's
her debut is going to be.
Right now, but I think I'm going to lean towards Tiffany Hayes.
Okay, but we don't know when her debut is going to be, so ride Alicia Clark till Tiffany Hayes comes.
Yeah, that's true.
So, and Tiffany Hayes will be fantasy relevant. She was fantasy relevant last year. She'll get it done. She's going to be frustrating to watch, but she will be fantasy relevant. Unless Becky pulls something and is like, no, earn all your playing time. So we'll see when she debuts. Kia Nurse will be my number 3. Her minutes are just crazy high, and I like people that I can watch on the floor play. And then Maddie Segrist.
You said Kia Nurse 3?
Okay, Maddie Segrist, then Kia Nurse.
Who's the Sparks playing again? They play the Minnesota. Man, yeah.
Who would you put above her?
I don't know. Because I kind of like Kia. Minnesota.
What do you mean? So then why would you argue with my 3 pick?
No, I'm thinking about even bumping her higher.
Over Alicia Clark and Uzan?
Not over Uzan, but maybe over Clark.
Vegas versus Wings? I don't know. I think Alicia Clark's been doing... Alicia Clark's log is more consistent than Kia Nurse's.
Yeah.
I'm saying that. My next would be Maddie Segrist. She played 37 minutes. Maddie Segrist is a baller. And you know what? I'm going to say it. I think she should be in the conversation for most improved player now because she's shining. She's shining. And obviously when the team gets healthier, she's going to lose her minutes, but I'm enjoying it now. I'm enjoying her playing time now. If Lexi Brown is out, Erin McDonald, I think, should be top 5 pickup because she's going to get a lot more playing time.
A lot of good picks for this day. If these players are out there,
you guys
these are
got a plethora. Picks. Yeah,
I would like to have these all as options.
Me too. I agree. Bridget Carlton. Okay, hear me out. Because the Cecilia, I can't get her name. Zandalancini. Wow, that was rough. Who would you have between her and Bridget Carlton then? Because her log is pretty good. I know she had an off game, 8 fantasy points, but her log has been pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Maybe ride Bridget Carlton.
She had like what two 2 good games in a row.
Yeah.
So.
And some good minutes, 20 plus. Maybe stick with Bridget. Just because she starts.
Yeah.
And then Cecilia. But Cecilia's out there in way more leagues. And I feel like she needs to be highlighted because she's really down there in the log. And you can sneak and get her, you know? The next 3, so I feel like Dorka needs to be in here because I know Dorka's only scoring like 12 to 15 points, but I would take that. She's not getting a lot of minutes, but she's effective in all her minutes, which is impressive.
I think that's going to grow, though.
I don't know.
I think her minutes will grow. I mean, it's Dorka. Like, Dorka was killing it last year.
She was.
I think
but
that
then they got a lot of Smith.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know. Dorka's a good player.
She is.
Minnesota has a lot of good players.
Yes, they do.
It makes it really hard. So
Minnesota is looking good.
Yeah.
I like it. I would also have Kate Martin in here as an emergency option. She's getting at least 20 minutes. That's pretty solid on the Aces. And they be kicking her the ball for the 3 sometimes. So if she gets hot, she's going to get you in the double digits, which is nice. Especially because when the Aces play, there's not a lot of options on the Aces. So just the thought of having another ace available.
Yeah.
The only hesitancy is a Tiffany Hayes. That is it. We need to see what Tiffany Hayes is going to do. And I think she's going to shake a lot of stuff up, unfortunately. But we shall see. And then lastly, you just want to throw a dart on the wall. Or what's the saying? Whatever. It's Kia Stokes. She'll always be there, everyone. But we don't know what kind of points she'll get, but she will always be in that game at some point. It's true. Is it not true?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see the chat. Do you see Nika making an impact this season? No. They just discarded her to the side like she was nothing. Yeah. They're, like, the way they talked about it and everything made it sound like, oh yeah, Nika is going to be coming in for Skylar. Like, she's going to have impact now. They said it's okay. Next year, Rook. Which is unfortunate.
You know who else who hasn't been what I thought?
Huh.
Megan Gustafson.
Oh, I know. I talked about it. I don't think you were here. That's why. I was like, I'm bummed because she was so good at Phoenix. And I was like, we're going to get this impactful player. Becky don't be giving her minutes. She just lets her play to give Asia a little rest. And then she's like, all right, girl, come on out. But you know what? I'll take that because when it's deep in playoffs and all this, Megan Gustafson is a good player. And I feel like if push comes to shove, she would step up, and I will believe in her talent. So I'll take it. What was the next question? Mystics go back-to-back on Thursday, Friday. That's a bummer because Shakira will probably sit one of those games when I need her. So that sucks. Hot take, Sky will beat the Liberty tomorrow. Ooh! I like that, though, because they almost beat them last time, right?
Did they?
I'm getting my days mixed up. Someone help me. Megan, are you looking at it? Because I'm pretty sure it was a close game. Huh?
I can pull it up. Let me see.
I like that take. I'm here for the Chicago Sky. I know it's not a popular opinion right now, but before the shove, we were already rooting for Chicago.
10 points.
Okay. Close enough. But before the chaos, we were already rooting for Chicago and their toughness and how they looked because we were surprised. So we were like, go Chicago. Now it's like everyone hates Chicago, but we'll see. Well, I just learned Shakira Austin will be held out Tuesday, and I'm in a weekly roster lock league. My bigs are kind of screwed. Yeah. If you join our Discord, my guy, I sent it right when it happened. I sent it like earlier today that she was going to be out. I'll just plug our Discord. Discord should be in our description. I send all the injury news ASAP to our Discord, which I hope is very helpful for you guys. 5 bench type players you want in an expansion draft. I would love to get Maddie in Toronto. Megan is Sug for sure. 5 bench players I would want in an expansion draft. Hear me out. We don't know how many players they can protect, right? So are we just going to say, okay, let's just protect top 5 and make this a scenario? Let's do that.
Yeah, I mean, if she's asking bench, for sure.
Let's see.
I would take Maddie, too.
I would take Maddie. I feel like it's gonna be a young team. We're just gonna take all the young players. Maddie, I would say. I'm biased. I'm so biased because the first people that pop my name are just my favorite players that I like to watch. Because you know who would be in there?
Who?
Megan Gustafson.
Oh Lord.
She would be a great center. Leave me alone. No,
I'm
would
thinking
for
like
sure
Tasha Harris, Maddie Seagrass.
Tasha Harris is a top 5. She's not getting Connecticut.
She said bench.
Ty Harris is not a bench player.
She comes off the bench.
For Connecticut?
Yeah.
No, she doesn't.
She starts?
Yes. Where have you been?
Hey, listen.
Oh my.
When did she start starting?
What are you talking about?
So their starters is Bonner, Carrington, A.T.
Brianna Jones, Ty Harris.
Brianna Jones. Ty Harris.
Oh my God. Megan is losing it. Megan's losing it. Okay, get back on track here. Back on track. So we have Maddie Seagrass. I think they're going to protect Maddie Seagrass, though. I don't think Dallas is going to get rid of Maddie Seagrass.
I wouldn't. Duh.
I know. I don't think Maddie Seagrass is going to be available.
But okay, but the question, she's just asking bench players. So, like, imagine, okay, starting 5's protected. What bench would you try to go after?
Okay, well, Maddie is in the top. Is in the starting.
Well, she's technically.
Right
hasn't Maddie been starting too?
This is hard. This is harder than I thought because I think okay, when the expansion draft happens, I really think teams are going to show their true colors. And the starting 5 we see now, they're not going to protect, and they're going to protect their young core. Like LA, they're not going to. They're protecting their young core. They're not protecting the starters in their lineup right now. There's no way. Okay, Megan, stay on track. Stay on track. This is us avoiding the question. Hold on. Okay, 1. I'm going through every team right now. I'm serious. I'm going through every team.
Okay, so you said, let's just do this, right? For the fun of it, right? We'll just go through every team and just one player can't be a starter. So
okay.
let's start. Let's
one
start
player
with
from every team.
One player from every team, but they can't be in the starting 5.
Okay.
So
Atlanta.
Let's start with Connecticut.
No, we're starting with Atlanta. It's alphabetical.
Oh, Lord. Okay, let's start with Atlanta.
Okay. Probably. It's between, for me, Powers and maybe Ami here.
Really?
Yeah, I think she has potential. They haven't unlocked it, so they would just let her go.
Well, I'm going Aerial Powers. You know how
we both agreed on Aerial Powers then. Next. Onion Wary.
Wait, what team? Oh.
Chicago. Sorry, Chicago. It's Onion Wary. Now we're prolonging this live, Megan. You gotta go fast.
Whatever.
You can't think.
The viewers are here. The viewers are here.
You can't think. Connecticut.
I'm doing Isabel Harrison.
No, Onion Wary's younger. Connecticut. Connecticut. Maybe. Oh, no.
I'm going Queen Egbo.
Oh, I didn't see her. I agree. Queen Egbo. Indiana.
Oof.
Ugh. God. Graceberger.
Yeah.
Woo! Okay, New York. There's no one on New York. Let's be for real.
Yeah, skip.
Because they'll keep Markeisha Davis. I don't think they'll let her go. Because that would be my answer, Markeisha. Okay, Washington. Yeah. Oh my God. If you're the GM, I'm sorry. This is hard. Maybe. No, she's a starter. Never mind. They have no one. I'm not picking anyone from Washington. Dallas. Dallas has a plethora. So, like, Kalani Brown.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I would do Kalani Brown. Or Monique Billings.
Yeah.
Las Vegas is Gustafson.
Yeah.
LA.
No, I'd take Kate Martin.
They're not going to let Kate Martin go. Gustafson.
Well.
For LA, LA, Erin McDonald. They're not gonna let Rakia go, dude. You don't get the point of this. They get to protect certain players.
I guess I can't play this game because
We're done. It's hard.
I'm gonna go after who I want.
Yeah, this is too much. Let's move on to the next question. I'm sorry, we ruined that game. We ruined that game. I think all of it is matchup based, like because you could throw Dorka in that weird mix for who plays a bunch of links. Dorka will play a ton against a team like Dallas because of size. Yes, it is all based on matchup. It's also like their upside. It is hard because like, let's be for real. When you're an athlete, you're not always going to play your best. So sometimes you have up and down games, and predicting that curve is difficult. Seems like the invite link is expired. What? Don't worry, I'll get that to you right now. I'll make another one. Let's see. Minnesota would protect Peely. Probably not.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, I don't think they would.
Unfortunately.
I swear I set this link to never expire. Megan, can you see the questions or no?
Yeah, so let's see. I wouldn't protect Lexi Brown, especially if you could get like a Paige or Roy type play. That's yeah.
Yeah, no.
I don't see her.
I don't think she's gonna be protected.
Yeah, I don't see her getting protected either. I think it'd be like Hamby, Brink, Rakia.
Yes.
Then it starts to get debatable.
I think they'll save Lexi.
Paris is a good
not
pick.
Lexi. Dearica.
Oh, I see. Man, I miss watching Chelsea Gray. Hope she comes back soon. I know.
Amen.
I think they're prolonging it, to be honest. I think she's right there, but I don't know. I think if you let Gustafson get some post touches, she will play better. Yeah.
What was it?
They're saying I think if Gustafson gets some post touches, she'll play better.
Yeah, but man, she doesn't even get a lot of minutes.
Yeah, but you know how Becky is. That's how she is.
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to find... It's not letting me put the Discord link in my description until I end the video, so I'm going to put it on a YouTube post, and then I'll also edit the Discord after... I mean, the description after we end this live. Okay, any other questions? Did you read them all, Megan?
Yeah, that was it.
Okay. Save. How many can you protect from expansion? Okay, their speculation is 4, the speculation is 5. So I don't know. They haven't really come out with the rules yet. Have you heard anything new, Megan?
Nope. You know what's getting on my nerves though is I keep getting all these Valkyrie emails. And,
I know.
They're giving discounts or they're doing like you can put a deposit down for single season tickets and stuff. Like,
yeah,
man, where's my whole season tickets?
Exactly. Is
Man,
anyone in this chat?
Hurry up.
Wait, is anyone in this chat a season ticket holder? Because like I'm curious as to what prices I should be wrapping my head around. Because apparently the Las Vegas Aces tickets, season tickets, are not that expensive. I was looking at their chart, and it's not that expensive. But then I heard,
but as the league's growing, who knows? Maybe that's why they're waiting to see what they can really get the prices
because
at.
I've heard some, like Indiana, are super expensive, and I'm like, how is Las Vegas cheaper than Indiana?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I think
they said it will not be said after Yeah, no, I think they're waiting. They're seeing how the league's blowing up, so they're probably gonna wait so they can sell it for the right price.
Yeah, which is annoying. Some teams have way too much talent, so I was wondering who you are looking to snag. The thing is about the way too much talent is I really think that some teams are going to have a hard time choosing who to keep. So I'm curious to see who they protect. Because I
feel like it's going to be like 5. I think it's going to be 5 because the teams are not that deep anyway. So I think it's going to be you get 5 to save, and the rest are up for grabs. I think that's fair.
I know it's going to be tough because I feel
but
like
you're incorporating a whole nother team that has to be competitive.
Yeah,
like I would say 5 would be in my mind realistic.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to see because I don't know. I think especially if it's 4 aces. What did it say? 4 aces have a real hard time. So the aces, that's what I'm thinking. The Aces is gonna be the hard one because if it's 5, like okay, we'll probably have to let Kia go. But like if it's 4, like dang, we have to let Alicia Clark go. You know, like that's
no.
what
I think they're gonna play strategic though, right? Because it's not letting them go, right? You're saying okay, these 5 or these 4 are untouchable, right? Yeah. So in my mind, if I was the Aces, you're Kelsey, Asia, Jackie, Kate Martin.
What?
I would even say Megan Gustafson.
What did you just say?
Well, I would say Kia.
Whoa. Whoa.
Because if you think about it.
Who did you just name?
Asia, Kelsey Plum, Jackie, I wouldn't say Chelsea Gray. Because if you think about it though, but hear me out, Brooke. If you think about it, like the team that's picking up players, they're gonna be strategic. And if you're looking across the board, like they might not want to go for Gray because she has like she's on the older side. And yeah, they're gonna be looking for some vets, but I just feel like, you know, building from like nothing, there's certain players that you can get away with not having to protect because they're probably not going to come after them.
Let me tell you right now. This is why Megan's not a GM. They would never not protect Chelsea Gray, the Aces. They would never do that.
All right, we'll see.
And I have a question. If they have a contract extension, how does that work with the expansion draft? That's a great question because we just extended
that team is responsible for that contract. I would assume that team is picking up that contract, so that goes into play as well. So it's not like this team can just pick up anybody. They're going to have a budget, and they're going to have to stay within that budget.
Yeah.
And in my opinion, if I'm going after like a vet, like right now, I'm sorry, Chelsea. If I'm looking at the entire league and say a team can only pick 4, I think there's other players I would try to attack that are still on more the younger side that can bring that vet.
Name him right now.
I mean, we just took so much time going through all those
better
teams.
Than Chelsea Gray, but you're saying that there's
guys.
No,
don't you worry.
No.
On our regular pod, I will have an answer for you guys
because the disrespect for Chelsea Gray right now is just absurd.
It's not disrespect. It's thinking like logically. Like there's.
They would take Chelsea Gray if she's not protected.
Well, let's see what happens then.
That's insane. I just can't believe you said that. I'm like baffled right now. I can't wait to tell Brooke. I'm just like baffled.
You're also a big Aces fan too. So.
But like Chelsea Gray is so important, and okay, hear me out. A great point guard is very important to a team. I mean, obviously the big is important.
For the Aces. Yes, that shows. Because look how you guys are doing this year without her.
Okay, but look at any team that's won. Name their point guard. Ready, go. I'm serious. Are you serious right now? A point guard isn't important. Haven't we been saying...
A point guard is important, but like, okay, so, but look at New York, right? Are you saying that they can't win without Vandersloot?
They couldn't win with her, so what do you want me to say?
They can win without her. Like, yes, Chelsea is an amazing point guard. Yes, she does a lot.
Now you're comparing Aces. Courtney Vandersloot to Chelsea Gray, which is not the same.
But who compares as a point guard to Chelsea Gray?
But that's my point, because you're saying there's better point guards out there that you would take.
The team might not want to build. What if they wanted to go after a different vet and not build around a point guard? All right, we could debate all day, but
and it's funny because this is our debates all the time. If we had a live for all our debates, we'd be here for 4 hours. Okay, next point. Okay, especially because she would go to the Bay. That's where she's from? Yeah, Chelsea Gray. Okay, let's talk about Chelsea Gray, because Chelsea Gray went to school in Stockton, but she claims the Bay. So like, we can't do that, right, Megan? She has to claim Stockton too, right?
Well, yeah, that's disrespectful already.
But she doesn't claim Stockton. It's okay.
Yeah,
it's fine. No, Chelsea Gray is too good not to protect. Thank you. Expansion hour long.
Okay, I hear you. Trust me, I hear you guys chat. But
yeah,
I don't know if I'm building a team. it makes me want to go build a team and then compete against you guys.
No,
but I'm
you
not
know
starting
what?
my team building around Chelsea Gray.
Listen,
I'm sorry.
listen to this. Expansion hour-long pod incoming. No, you know what's when they put out the list of players that are protected, best believe we're gonna have like a 2-hour-long live of us drafting players. It's gonna be insane. It is gonna be insane. Okay, Storm looks sus. Storm will get it together. They're gonna get it together. She's the best point guard in the league right now. Thank you. I know. I don't know Chelsea Gray well, but I knew a new team in a growing league might want to take an older star to get people to buy tickets and watch. Yeah, and you know why, Megan? Because she's from the Bay Area, so obviously they would take her. So now you're just gambling. Yeah, Megan, you're just being destroyed right now. Okay.
I love it, though. I love it.
Age is a huge factor for sure. I like Megan's thought process, but I could see it going either way. Okay, don't backtrack now. No, I'm just like definitely need a whole episode on this. No, it's coming. Like, for real, we're gonna, when they tell us the players that are protected, full on draft. I'm with Shiggy on this one. Thank you. I feel like y'all would do well on Twitch, where you just talk ball and chat with people for hours. No, we would get so carried away. It would be bad. You know what? On Twitch, the only thing is that I hate is, like, you really can't stream games. And I'm wondering if you could do that on Twitch without being copyrighted. YouTube, you can't do it. We've already...
I don't know, because I know people do their gaming, but that's different because it's their own.
I know. I need to look into that. You know how many platforms I'm trying to get us on? Too many. It's stressing me out. The Aces extended her for a reason. They did. You hear that, Megan? They did. I would want a young squad like Megan, but someone has to bring in fans. See, Megan?
Guys!
See, okay.
Hold on, time out, though. Okay,
time out.
Hold on. On that comment, thank you for, yes, young squad. Finally, you're hearing me. But listen, did Clark not just bring in a ton of fans, and she's a rookie? Did Angel Reese not bring in a ton of fans? Cardosa, all these rookies? The fans are coming. Don't let Paige Beckers come to the Bay. The fans will be there.
And you know about the thing about Paige Beckers going to the Bay? It's like she's not guaranteed to go to the Bay because they still got to do the.
I know, but if she did, do you think the fans won't come?
If somehow Valkyrie get the #1 pick after the lottery selection,
and
Paige
Beckers will be there.
goes to the Bay Area, it's going to go crazy. Like, we thought we saw numbers now. Those numbers are going to be crazy if she goes to the Bay Area. Like, I think it's going to be insane. Okay. Chelsea going to play another 10 years like Taurasi. No, Taurasi's insane. I think Chelsea will quit before Taurasi.
Not if Chelsea doesn't come back from this injury. Dang, taking forever. That's what y'all want in a point guard? Sitting on the sideline?
Megan, be quiet. Now you're just being an extra hater. I'm really unsure about the rules on that. It might be hard. And oh my god, I can't speak. It might be a hard no, but it might be fine because you're adding your commentary to it. Oh, the Twitch. I know. I need to look into that. I feel like Twitch is a good format to get carried away and banter for hours, and it's fun with y'all because you're friends with each other. Thank you. I feel like with Brooke, it also stirs the pot with us too. So us three together, it's just insane.
Oh yeah. We get kicked off.
He said, "Come on, Fever #1 pick." We'll see, because I feel like the percentage. You know how to do the percentages for the lottery. I feel like Valkyrie will get a little bit of a boost, right? Maybe they won't. We really need the rules. WNBA really come out with it. The rookies are bringing.
Yeah.
What?
This last comment, go ahead. The rookies are
bringing the most fans, and that doesn't stop with Clark. Paige Beckers is going to Johnson, Will Booker, and Kiki Juju.
All the rookies that are going to be coming up from college.
Let's talk about it. Okay, so Paige Beckers obviously is going to bring crazy amount. But when Juju Watkins is done torching college basketball, it's going to go through the roof. It's going to explode. Like, I just think, like, we thought Caitlin Clark's huge. But I think Juju Watkins, she's going to do some numbers.
I agree.
Like, she, all around, is a great player. I don't know. There's something about Juju, like, she's just so athletic, so fun to watch. I don't know. I just think by the time she graduates, the WNBA is going to be crazy. Like, it's going to be crazy. You can, but you would have to delete the stream every time. Really? Oh, that sucks. Well, never mind. They should. Seattle Kraken had good odds in NHL, but I think they ended up with the third pick. Yeah, see, it all depends on the lottery. It's all random. It's all random. Okay, guys, we've been on this for an hour. This is our longest live stream, so we're gonna have to, like, call it a good night. Because, like, obviously, I don't know where you guys are from. It's 8 o'clock here, but I feel bad. Our streams are always late, so the East Coast people never probably get to tune in because it's just too late. I get it. You guys have to work. You got to do your thing. But join the Discord. I put a post on Twitter. I'm not on Twitter. On the YouTube community post thingy, McBob, with our Discord link. I'll also, when the stream ends, I'll update the link. I see one more comment. We are all still asleep because she hasn't played in a while, but Olivia Miles is going to be a steal. Olivia Miles, Notre Dame next year is going to be the team I thought they were going to be last year.
Uh-huh.
I'm telling you. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. This was fun. You guys were very interactive today, which is appreciated. Hopefully Megan comes back Wednesday. Right, Meg?
Right. I think I should be back.
And then Friday.
You guys make me want to come back.
Thank you, Megan. And look, and then she turned her camera sideways.
I don't know how that happened.
Now Megan's twitching. I gotta go. And Friday we will not be doing a live stream. I'll keep reminding you guys. But we'll see you guys Wednesday. Thank you guys. Peace.